Hi folks, good evening everyone. It's a Saturday night here in Miami, September 9th, 2023. It's about 9 o'clock p.m. and it's 83 Fahrenheit, 28 Celsius. Looks like there's a concert going on across the street. Maybe we can go and check out what's going on there briefly. Hope you're all doing well. We've got a gorgeous night here in Miami today. Not too humid. And it seems to be pretty active. I was around a little bit earlier. I saw a lot of people walking around. There's an awful lot of people here trying to make a left turn. I do wonder what kind of show is playing tonight. Travis Molly, I'm not in Los Angeles. I was in LA 2 months ago. Got the Intercontinental Hotel in the background there. Whatever musical event they have there is drawing several people. I won't be going up this ramp though because they're doing a security check and I don't have tickets. Julian De Silva says Bayfront Park looks nice tonight. You're from Little Havana, not too far away from us. So they're only allowing clear bags. Phil Brooks, we're in downtown Miami, next to Bayside Marketplace. There's the #1 tourist attraction in the city of Miami. You have attractions like the Bay Ride tours, which take you to Miami Beach and back around Star Island. They describe all the different islands and who lives there. There's also Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville. I'll walk through Bayside Marketplace a little bit and show you. Jimmy Buffett sadly passed away at the beginning of this month. He was a musician and entrepreneur known for creating the beach bum music genre. And his restaurants and resorts carry on the same name as his hit song, Margaritaville. Hello. Yeah, Johnny, I hope he rests in peace too. If you want to get the double-decker buses or taxis, this is where you want to be. I've even taken tours of the Everglades from here. And I thought the price was pretty reasonable too. I got the combo package, the double-decker bus and the Everglades tour. I'm not too sure how much they charge for the double-decker bus and the Everglades tour now. Hey. There's actually a few restaurants here named after or inspired by celebrities or films. The first one here being right across from me, Bubba Gump Shrimp Company. This is inspired by the Forrest Gump movie.
I wanna do it all with you by my side. If you're in, meet me here tonight. Be brave and come along, I'll be your ride. Promise we don't need no brake lights. We can travel the world, so just say yes. Choose to do whatever comes next. This or that, getting drunk on whiskey on a Tuesday night. Or drinking red wine by an open.
If you want excitement, this is the tour you want to do. The Thriller Miami. I did it once and it was pretty fun, although a very short experience. You're guaranteed to get wet on that ride. Jonathan, you like the nautical theme of the plaza? It's gorgeous. I really love this shopping area. Even though I've been here so many times, there's always something interesting happening around here. If you want a big alligator head, you can buy one right here. This is on sale for $229. That alligator head's like the size of my arm. Philly 3000 says you'll get it yourself. That'll be pretty fun to have up in your room or something. Yeah, Miss Meow Meow, that is a real alligator head. I have an alligator head myself. I got it from New Orleans when I went there about 4 years ago, I'd say. Maybe 4.5 years ago. The one I got, I think I paid $40 from it, and it was approximately the size of my hand. This restaurant over here, La Industria, is inspired by that celebrity against the wall. I forgot his name, but you can get some extravagant creations here, like layered pancakes with sandwiches and everything. Doesn't seem too busy tonight, so it's a good time to go in there if you want to experience one of those. Looks like there's a pretty sizable construction site here to the left. Not sure what they're gonna put in this side. Maybe another store. We're going to be passing by Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville pretty soon. I think there's about 20 locations in the United States, but the original one was founded in Key West, Florida. But over here to my right is the main downtown Miami location. Yeah, sure. What's up? Hey. Have fun.
Have a good day, bro.
Yeah, you too. Enjoy. I didn't want to hold up their photo shoot. It's a cool group of people we ran into there. Here's a good shot of Margaritaville.
Mami, tú estás por acá, dile que te traiga acá enfrente de la rueda, toda la rueda. Porque no te veo. O ¿dónde estás? O bájese. Ah, bueno, yo estoy aquí, al frente, igual. Yo estoy con la camisa rosada.
Oh, Jonathan, it's unavoidable. When I'm walking around, there's going to be music playing in public. It's either going to be their music or mine.
Start stopping. 9:30 we start boarding. We're gonna leave at like 10:30.
And that one didn't do drinks?
I recently went to the Margaritaville in Hollywood, Florida, and there was a little bit of a flower memorial for Jimmy Buffett, who passed away. So now we've walked into Bayfront Park, which is downtown Miami's largest park. And where we came from, Bayside Marketplace, they actually leased the land from Bayfront Park. Don Burke, yes, I don't see the gondola rides anymore. It was here for a while, but haven't seen it for several months now. Don Burke Watkins says it's the place. Oh, that's the gondola rides. I answered that already. I'm nosy. Is that a big yacht on the water? Yeah, there's several. The most well-known one is the Seafair. Right over there. I'm going to be walking by it. Yeah, Marjorie, that was the sound of cheering from the concert that was nearby. I don't know what type of concert is being played there, but it's drawing up a crowd. Here's the Bayfront Park fountain, which hasn't been turned on for quite some time now. I was looking at some video and some pictures when this was actually running. I think it was before 2015 was the last time it was ran. And it's just been sitting here, not being used ever since. I heard there's major problems with the infrastructure, leaking water, and it costs too much money to run. But it shouldn't take this many years to figure out what to do with it. They don't even decorate it for anything. They just leave it here with a barrier in front. At least what they could do at a minimum is like open this area up, maybe fill it in, make it level, and just have, you know, all this open space being used. And just leave that dome portion in the middle for, like, I don't know, like what I see in New York City. Sometimes during Christmas, they'll put wreaths in it and Christmas trees. They can use it for seasonal decorations. But instead, it's just lying dormant here for many years. Philly 3000 says it would be nice for a little restaurant. Yeah, it could be an idea, but I would think something a little bit more community centered rather than a food establishment. Like I said, something like decorating it seasonally won't cost that much money if it's feasible or not. You can even see it too. Maybe I could show you some pictures of when it was actually working. Yeah, take a look at this. This was when it was actually running, But then again, you can see like this orange area wasn't really being used. It was just the center area where the water was coming out. And it is rather unfortunate. Here's another shot of the fountain when there was water in it. Nosy says they should have had a small fountain like in Savannah, Georgia, something less complicated. Yeah, I think that could work. I've never been to Savannah though, so I'm not sure what that fountain looks like. But yeah, they could replace it with a smaller fountain. Yeah, Julian, you're correct. This is the Intercontinental Hotel. Oh, thanks, Bernard. Yeah, there's a lot of things in Miami that have kind of been abandoned, like the Fort Dallas historic area. One of the earliest like known settlements in Miami. All those homes there being abandoned and just left to the elements, not being restored. Yeah, Devin, it would be a good night to be on the water right now on a cruise. The Il Gabbiano Italian restaurant. Looking pretty lively tonight. Jonathan saying this is your dream jogging route. It's really nice around here. However, it is quite limited because this building in front of me, this is the Aston Martin building. It's under construction right now and the Riverwalk beside it is closed off. So you kind of have to go off into traffic or across the street and then reconnect to it on the other side. What's actually a really nice jogging route, if you don't want to be interrupted as much, is across the water here. That's Brickell Key. It's a completely man-made island, but there's no cars around the perimeter. Yeah, I believe so, Jonathan. This is the building with the car elevator. I heard the owner of the penthouse at the top gets a free Aston Martin included. I don't know when it's going to open. Cliff Cannon says it looks like downtown Orlando also. Yeah, I've been to downtown Orlando. Parts of it do look very similar. What I like about downtown Orlando is Lake Eola Park. This kind of resembles it a little bit. Jonathan says these condos must be pricey. Take a look at this one. The penthouse is still for sale for the very reasonable price of $59,000,000. 7 bedrooms, 14 baths, 19,686 square feet. And you can request a tour of it as early as tomorrow. Let's take a look at some of the pictures of this thing. Holy smokes. Of course, they show you the exterior of the building, but not the interior. Oh, wow. Look at that. You have your own pool in that penthouse. Well, this is probably the common area. But yeah, that's nuts. So if you have $59 million to spend, you can buy the penthouse. Don't forget, once you buy it, you have to worry about the HOA fees and also the property taxes. And also the mortgage interest, utilities, all the other expenses that come with owning a property. Also, what a lot of people don't know is that there's going to be a new pier constructed right beside the Aston Martin Tower. People are going to be able to just drive up on their boat next to the Aston Martin Tower, get off their boat, go upstairs. The elevator goes directly into their unit. And they're selling that as luxury living. I'm not really a big fan of this construction site. The visibility is very poor here. think I'll have an opportunity to cross now. You are able at one point to just walk along the side of here, but that's been closed off. Deborah says that's like those homes that have airplane parking right next to them. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Hell's Kitchen is getting closer and closer to its opening. I think the top floors are finished in the Aston Martin Tower. They're just working over here, like the lobby area, I guess, and also the entrance to the parking garage. You know what? I just saw people inside Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen. I'd say within the next month, Hell's Kitchen is going to open. Javier Salas says the penthouse on the Aston Martin building comes with an Aston Martin Vulcan, one of 20 in the world. That's incredible. Super exclusive car comes with the penthouse. Jonathan Franzen says downtown Miami is so well designed. To an extent, but it could be better. It's not as pedestrian friendly as you think. I'd like to go across the street here and show you the Riverwalk on the other side. I probably could have crossed the street earlier. Cynthia, we're not in Brickell. This is still downtown Miami. Brickell's across the Miami River. This building is so busy, especially on Saturday night. They need someone here guiding cars coming in, coming out. There isn't even any sidewalk to walk on. All right, we've made it to the Riverwalk. This is the Riverwalk that they're constructing at the Aston Martin residences. Hello. So there's Brickell on the other side of the river. Yes, Maddie, I believe that Riverwalk will be open to the public. I see no reason why it shouldn't be. Three boats coming by. We're right beside the Hyatt Regency Hotel, which has plans to be knocked down and redeveloped. Oh yeah, Silver Fox. This is one of my favorite areas in Miami to be at nighttime. You can just sit here and watch all the boats go by. That guy has the same shirt I do, the Hawaiian shirt. Here's the Hyatt Regency, or at least the main lobby. Oh, and the reviews are, I'm not familiar with any Halloween decorated streets. There's another boat coming by. Everyone's on the front of this boat. These boats don't stop coming, do they? It's one. It's pretty active on the Miami River tonight. We're going to be walking next to Fort Dallas. This was the initial settlement before Miami was created. Unfortunately, it's fell into a state of disrepair. These buildings are just left to be abandoned. It's unfortunate that an important piece of Miami history has just been left to sit here. Yeah, Hung Mao, I hope that happens one day. Yeah, Cynthia, I think the reason is because it's landmarked. They can't build anything on the site. But the problem is that even though it's landmarked, it isn't being maintained by the government. So it's a big issue. Jonathan, I have. I've been to the Perez Art Museum. Very nice museum, plenty of contemporary art inside. Andy reviews it, asking me what my overall opinion on the Navi S65 scooter is. Would you recommend it to friends? I actually would not recommend it for the general user. It's for a very specific type of person who doesn't expect to transport it much and ride it for longer distances. Other than that, I don't really see it being too practical. The ease of that latch being dislodged is way too much of a con for me to recommend it. Felipe Silva with 1090 Brazilian Real. Do you have any tips on hotels in the downtown area? Thanks. Why don't we head in Behind me, the Hyatt Regency, the first one I stayed at. But thank you for the 1090 Brazilian real. As far as other hotels go in downtown, the Intercontinental is really nice. There's also the Marriott and the Hilton, closer to the Venetian Causeway. That's beautiful. But I really like this hotel. It's the only one I've stayed at. I booked this hotel back in January 2021, so the rates were lower at the time because no one really wanted to travel too much. But it has direct access to the Riverwalk. Not many hotels in Miami, they have that. Intercontinental also does. Yeah, no, it's hard to believe it's already been January 2021 since I stayed here, but I still give it a positive review. And as I said before, this hotel has plans to be redeveloped into 3 different towers. I don't know when the timeline of that's going to be. I know for a less expensive option for hotels, there's the Holiday Inn Express on Biscayne Boulevard and also Hotel YVE. Hotel YVE is also slated to be redeveloped. There's also the W Hotel, which is inside the Icon Brickell complex, right across the river. Felipe Silva with 1090 real. You really appreciate your help. Thank you so much, Felipe. I'm glad I could be of service. Appreciate it. This bridge does get pretty shaky when cars drive over it. And loud too. Speaking of loud, the Roomba Shiva bus is going over right now. Here's the W Hotel. I pass by here frequently and I always see it busy. And here you have one of the trickiest curbs in all of Miami. Right here. At night, hard to see. I've tripped on it once and now I know about it. Eric is here for Wet Miami. Maybe we'll make our way over there. Yeah, Rami, there's so much construction going on here in Miami. Next to me being one of them, the One Brickell City Center. Looks like I just missed the light. How lightly can I push this thing and still trigger it? That was pretty light. You don't need the strength of a mantis shrimp to hit that button. Yeah, Jerry, for a second I thought I was going to need the gym there to push that button. I like diagonal pedestrian crosswalks. Yeah, Danny, I don't like scaffolding either. Wow, look at this. The Komodo restaurant is so busy tonight. Inside 801 Brickell Avenue. Let's go in and take a look. I can show you all the Peking ducks on the wall there. This is where it's at.
Yup, this is where it's at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? LOL records.
Yeah.
What do you do?
YouTuber.
YouTuber?
Yeah. I'm gonna show them the Peking ducks on the window. They know. Hung now says this is the fancy place with the roast ducks hanging. Oh, there's all the roasted ducks on the window, right there. I don't think I've ever seen more Peking ducks hanging on a window than here. And you need reservations to be able to dine here. But yeah, there's the spot. It's basically an upscale Asian fusion restaurant. And if you look at the reviews on Google or Yelp, they're outstanding. It's pricey though. Cynthia says Chinatown has more. No, this has more than Chinatown. More Peking ducks in Chinatown.
Yo, brother, pick up is inside. No. Say it again? So your car pickup is inside. You park regular parking. Yeah, but look.
This is such a sticky situation. The hassles of parking. They have to move their car before you can move yours. No matter how nice it is, you're still bound by the laws of physics. There's a body in front of you. You can't just, I don't know, transport yourself through it. Here's the Four Ambassadors condo building. Inside, there's a very good Chinese restaurant called Da Tang Zhen Wei. Never tried it myself, but I know someone who has. They said it was pretty good. Yeah, Hung Mao, I'm not going directly to Sexy Fish and Wet Miami tonight. We gotta show some of the places I haven't shown in a while, like Komodo there. Miranda asking me how far am I from Casablanca. I don't know, let's take a look. It's about a mile away from here. That's on the Miami River. There's the tallest building in Miami right here, the Panorama Tower. Although when these new buildings get constructed, it won't be anymore. Oh, Hung Mao says the Asian restaurants are interesting as well and quite fancy. There's actually been a lot of Asian fusion restaurants that I've noticed lately. Some of them are better than others, and there's some Asian fusion restaurants that honestly they try too hard and they ruin the taste. There's actually one Asian fusion restaurant that I ate at recently in Alhambra Main Street that was really good, although it was a little bit pricey. It's called Yang's Kitchen. That's probably the best Asian fusion restaurant I've been to in recent months. But here in Miami, the Asian fusion restaurants that I had, I didn't really think they held up to the expectations of other places. Hung Mao says you've been to Yang's Kitchen in Alhambra thanks to your recommendation. I hope you enjoyed it. I saw you posted some pictures from there. Let's go through here. It's raining air conditioner water here. Yes, here I visited the Alapata district in Miami. Wow, this looks like a cool spot. NYC Walking Show says it seems very quiet on Saturday night. Oh, we're by the water right now. Once I go 2-3 blocks in, you'll see how busy it is. Kira says, what was your favorite part of Alapata? To be honest, I didn't really enjoy it that much. It wasn't very pedestrian friendly and it seemed very isolated in places. Yes, Lane, there's a Trader Joe's in Miami's Beach. Did I say Miami's Beach? I was thinking of Trader Joe's with the possessive. But it's right off the Venetian Causeway on West End Avenue. Don't miss out because the liveliest part of Brickell are coming up soon. This is an extraordinary price for Brickell. I'm saying extraordinary deal. $15 flat rate. Normally I see places charging $20 and up in Brickell just for parking. Bobby F says, too much like New York City, you'd rather live outside of Miami, it's all cement. This is just one part of Miami. Most of Miami isn't like this. And we have entered the most happening part of Miami on a Saturday night, at least on this side of the river. Here's the Sexy Fish restaurant. Seneca one says Brickell stays popular. It's been pretty popular ever since I've been here. It's a good amount of people here tonight. Not as much as I've seen though. And then you got a party bus. You think we'll see some mermaids at Wet Miami tonight? Kira asking if I'll ever do an upcoming live in Wynwood soon. I was there not too long ago. Not sure if I'm going to be going live there soon. The internet is always a little bit spotty there, and it is a little bit of a small place. Yeah, I made 2 food reviews in Wynwood. I reviewed Joe's Pizza NYC, which is a branch of the original Joe's Pizza in Greenwich Village, New York City. Tastes exactly the same. Oh, we gotta see this. Oh my goodness, what is going on here? No mermaids in Wet Miami tonight. Says it looks like a party school bus. There's a lot of stuff going on here in Miami. Bryce Cooley, read the rules please. No politics in the chat. I know every one of you probably has thoughts about every politician out there, whether it's the leader of this country or that, or Donald Trump, Gavin Newsom, whoever. But please keep it to yourself, please. I don't even like politicians anyway. The Corner Club looks hopping tonight. Oh, believe me, Bryce, I'll talk about it with people who I'm close with, but not in a public chat like this. And the world sometimes is a lot more about politicians. Hi, how are you? A lot of people think it's because of a certain person that it makes their life miserable. I'm like, huh? NYC Walking Show says, how does Miami's sanitation work? Is it like New York City? They come by with their garbage trucks and they'll put them in the containers. You rarely see the sanitation trucks out though. I think they must collect them in the early morning. I wanted to come down here to check out the quieter part of Brickell. I remember a few months ago I was here and there was a building here, they were redoing the exterior. I like to see what the status of it is. Look at this, parking over here is $10. Overnight parking available. What was that all about? They just honk their horn because they want to. $10 parking, best deal in Brickell. Life begins at 40 trucks as they ran the red. No, it was a yellow light. Okay, so I think this was the building that was being renovated. I know it's kind of hard to see because of the light, but we're gonna walk around there. There's a crane on it now, and almost all of the property is boarded up. Roxy T walked across the Brooklyn Bridge for the first time in July. You're an inspiration. It was awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed the walk across that iconic bridge in New York City. I think I've walked across that bridge more times than I can count. Jared says you could see the crane. Yeah, it's quite visible. Very easy to see. Here's the SLS Brickell Miami building. You may notice it's very similar to the other building which we passed by on Miami Avenue. That one's called the SLS Lux. This is SLS Brickell. What is going on here? Hung Miao saying, I'm sure it's more enjoyable to walk across the Brooklyn Bridge now that they've moved the bike lanes. Yes and no. Because right now the Brooklyn Bridge has a major issue with vendors taking up a lot of the pedestrian space. And I'm pretty sure a lot of those vendors, they don't have permits to be there. And it's more prolific than before. But that's not just the Brooklyn Bridge either. It seems like vendors have really taken up shop in every part of the city. Even people selling illegal and fake merchandise are everywhere now. DC saying you've seen them everywhere, nothing new, seen them for many years. Yeah, they're there. All right, folks. I think I'm going to wrap up my live stream fairly soon. I'd like to grab a refreshment from somewhere here in Brickell before I head back. Perhaps here, Hapeas, they're still open. I see some drinks for sale. All right. I think that'll do it. Thank you so much for joining in this live stream, everyone. It's very nice to see Miami again at night here on Saturday. It's pretty active. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care.